like to thank everyone who came out today and made this such a lovely event, and especially all those people who helped with the setup and all the organization. I especially want to thank Anne of Cloondara, Luna Connor, and Asna O'Moran, who did such a wonderful job of creating our list. Thank you all very much.
Huzzah.
Huzzah. You do not have Her Highness's leave to depart.
First of all, I want to thank you very kindly for your efforts. Not knowing what your personal interests were, there's a bottle stopper in here, some pretty trim, and some candy of a variety of different kinds. So I hope that if you do not like these things, that if you would share them with others, I would most appreciate it. If I did not, I believe I've given a rose to each of those that you had on staff today, but if I did not, I would like to make sure that I recognize those that did the work today. I know that even small events take effort to put on, so I wanted to thank your staff.
Therefore, now it is the duty and privilege of the coronet to reward those whose actions have enriched the realm. As the crown is the symbol of the king, and the coronet is the symbol of the prince, it was decided that the reward for these outstanding individuals should be a corolla, or little crown, as their deeds support the crown through the coronet. Therefore now do Princess Gillian call before them Tiarna Art Makale, that he may receive his reward.
So I'm sure that all of you who are from this local group know Art. He posts, I think, the most on your local list. I have heard things from others about him, that he does a great deal of service. Of course, he's the autocrat of this event, but is involved greatly within your, it's a shire, yes? I know that he holds 2 offices according to your website. He's both currently officially the Herald and the Rapier Marshal, is that correct? So that's a fair amount of service. Now I know that you already have your leave of merit, but that does not mean that you have not served the principality directly, and I wanted to reward you with this.
To all and sundry to whom these presents shall come, yo knee that we are greatly pleased with the actions of our subjects, Tiara Art Makale, and have decided that he deserves reward. We do here admit him as a companion of the Order of the Corolla Nebuliorum, and give unto him a Corolla Aulica in recognition of his service in this our principality. By our hands this day of 7th of the March of the year 44 of the Kingdom of the West. Leoto Princeps, Gillian Principessa. Hip hip!
Huzzah!
Hip hip!
Huzzah!
Hip hip!
Huzzah!
Well done! She's learning, so I'm she's doing great. It's her first time doing a court, so I'm feeding her some of this stuff, but she's doing good.
In like fashion, does Her Highness call before her Luna Spirgala, that she may receive her reward.
Hello. Now, I don't know that we have met personally in the past. I know I've seen you before. I also know that you are extremely active both in this arena and in the area of archery. Is that correct? I know that you do not yet have recognition for doing service within the principality, and I know you do a lot of it. So I wanted to reward you with this reward. Let the proclamation be read.
To all and sundry to whom these presents shall come, know ye that we are greatly pleased with the actions of our subjects, Loon of Spirkala, and have decided that she deserves reward. We do here admit her as a companion of the Order of Corollae Debiorum, and give unto her a corolla olica in recognition of her service in this our principality. By our hands this day, 7th of March, in the year 44 of the Kingdom of the West. Leotov Princeps, Gillian Principessa. Hip hip!
Huzzah!
Hip hip!
Huzzah!
Hip hip!
Huzzah!
For the newest members of the Order of the Corolla, Olica. Hip hip!
Huzzah!
Hip hip!
Huzzah!
Hip hip!
Huzzah!
So we've had a tournament today, as I'm sure you are all aware. I am terribly sorry that I came mid-tournament. Some of you heard my long and sordid story. I was at Kite Crown yesterday, sadly bemoaning the fact that I thought I had already missed it. I thought somehow that I had missed putting it on my schedule, that it was yesterday, and that I had double committed myself, and I thought, oh, I'm going to have to write a letter of apology, I feel so bad. And then I was doing email after we had unloaded our car from coming back from Kite this morning, and I noticed that it was today. I was like, I can do it, I hope I make it before it's over. So here I am, and I am terribly sorry to have come in the middle and not gotten to see all of the fighting, but I'm glad I did get to see what there was. So,
Let all the fighters please come forward before the princess.
So thank you so much. I know that the focus of today was about what you all did, and you provided both entertainment for the gathered populace. We had guests that came from all over to say, what are you doing? We got to do some fun chatelating to folks that came by, and we have a few folks that are actually interested just by watching the things that you were doing. So I want to thank you for being here to be part of the event. It was very important. And I wanted to give you a rose to thank you for your participation. I believe there are a couple forms. But there was an eventual victor, and I understand that this has to do with some kind of challenge between two of our areas. Indeed. So the victor today, I believe, was Gillian the patient. So I will reward you with this lovely medallion. And let us give 3 cheers to the victor.
Hip hip!
Huzzah!
Hip hip!
Huzzah!
Hip hip!
Huzzah!
And thank you very much. And I also wanted to give a thank you to our heavy fighters who were up here doing practice. Also gave some lovely things for our spectators to see, and we were able to do object lessons as we were talking to folks and say, well, you know, we have this rapier, and yes, this is, you know, explain that, and actually, there's also this other thing that we do up here, and so they were able to see your armor and your shields and swords. So thank you very much for being here, happening to be a part of the event. I know you have a practice every week. Actually, I believe all of you do, but it was great to have you as part of the event.
Thank you. There being no further business before this court, long live the Prince and Princess of the Mists!
Long live the Prince and Princess of the Mist!
Long live the King and Queen of the West!
Long live the King and Queen of the West!